What's your mindset as we look towards Paris later on this summer?
My mindset is really, really positive and it's grounded and it's happy. So I think that's one of the plus for me right now. I'm grounded and happy. So definitely, once you have a positive mindset, approaching training each day, I think it's something we as athletes look forward to every day.
Now that's the spirit, and no one is surprised to hear that from her, considering the fact that she's the only woman to run under 21.50 seconds not once but twice. Unfortunately, her most recent performance at the Oslo Diamond League competition is quite disappointing and unexpected. And what's more disappointing is the fact that this would be her very first loss in 2024, while her victories in major events, including the Monaco and Brussels Diamond League, has placed her as a top sprinter. This performance has now raised skepticism about the two-time 200-meter world champion. But first, how badly did she perform? And should we be concerned about her upcoming performance at the Paris Olympics? Well, I don't think so. As we already know, the Jamaican athlete got a late start to her season because she somehow got out of many competitions this year. While being considered a part of the formidable Jamaican trio alongside Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Elaine Thompson-Herah, Shericka Jackson's rise to ability is undeniable. And even though she just recently joined these esteemed ranks, her determination to succeed is very evident. Meanwhile, her fans eagerly awaited the start of the 2024 season for the Jamaican star. While many hoped to see her compete earlier, she opted to begin her season in early April at 2024 Miramar Invitational in Florida before defending her Diamond League title in Oslo. Unfortunately, Shericka Jackson did not compete at the Miramar Invitational as expected. She suddenly pulled off at injury time, further delaying her preparations for the upcoming Paris Olympics. This sudden withdrawal came with no official reason. In the long run, the 29-year-old Jamaican athlete kicked off her 2024 outdoor season on May 4th, winning the 100-meter race in 11.03 seconds at the local meet. With her impressive track record, especially her near-world record 200-meter time, she knew there's a lot of pressure on her as she prepared for the 200-meter race. But for now, she claims she's aiming to win gold in both the 100 and 200 meters at the Olympics, and top her previous performance of 5 medals from Rio 2016 and Tokyo 2020 in 2021. This was after she showed up at the Athletics Weekly saying,
"Right now we're just focusing on mastering the small pieces of everything that we are about to do. And I think, as I said, we close, but it's not something that we go in every race or go in every session thinking about, oh, we want to break the world record now."
That's right, and to think she personally sees this as the ultimate test, it's quite an irony that she eventually lost sight of the competition leading to the Olympics. In Thursday's Oslo Diamond League event in Norway, Shericka Jackson faced a tough challenge, finishing 5th in the women's 200-meter race. Despite her impressive credentials as the fastest woman in history for this event, Jackson crossed the line in a disappointing 22.97 seconds. This setback came after her victory at the Marrakesh Diamond League, where she clocked 22.82 seconds on May 19th. During the race, Jackson struggled to find her rhythm, remaining mid-pack at the turn and unable to pick up speed as expected. This marked her first defeat in a Diamond League 200-meter event since her triumphant gold-winning performance at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest the previous year. Additionally, it ended her 2-year winning streak in the 200-meter category. But here's the biggest surprise of the event. You remember the 2019 world silver medalist? That's right, Brittany Brown, the American athlete. She won the competition after delivering a remarkable season's best time of 22.32 seconds from lane 8. This was narrowly surpassed by Marie-Josée Toulouse-Smith of the Ivory Coast, who finished at 22.36 seconds. As for the third place, Great Britain's Daryl Nater managed to finish with a time of 22.5 seconds. Now, this is certainly a bad result for Shericka Jackson and her fans. She even admitted she was a little bit hurt after her shocking performance.
Yeah, definitely hope for a better tomorrow, as I said, with the weather. For me, I was a little bit hurt because it's been 2 years since I've lost a 200, so I was a little bit hurt, but I have to trust my coach and I trust myself and what I'm capable of, and I know how training is going, so it's just to stay positive.
And even though it seems like all hope is lost, well, here's a little good news for you. Jackson will have another opportunity to redeem herself at the Stockholm Diamond League on June 2nd, where she will again compete against Brown in the women's 200-meter event. The entry list for the Stockholm Diamond League was recently shared by Track and Field Gazette, highlighting the anticipated rematch between Jackson and Brown. And with the Paris Olympics approaching, tension is mounting for every athlete, most importantly for Jackson, as she plans to reassert her dominance back on the track. However, this will be a challenging feat. In addition to Brown, Jackson will face several sprinters from the Oslo race, including a Navia battle of the USA, who finished 4th right above her. As the competition intensifies, Jackson's pursuit of Olympic glory becomes even more demanding, with formidable opponents awaiting her on every track. Meanwhile, Sha'Carri Richardson, the reigning 100-meter world champion, is still seen as Shericka Jackson's biggest rival in the race for Olympic gold. In Budapest last year, Jackson defeated Richardson in the 200-meter event, but lost to her in the 100-meter sprint. Beside Richardson, Jackson will also face tough competition from fellow Jamaican Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and the USA Gabrielle Thomas, as she aims for another top finish in Paris. However, the 4-time World Championships gold medalist is determined to hold her ground. As Jackson prepares for yet another attempt to surpass the world record this weekend, she knows that achieving immortality in the sport may require taking it one step at a time. But do you think that she can beat Sha'Carri Richardson to the throne? Well, we'll just have to find out. Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Also, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.